Hello, my YouTube family. It is Thursday, January 15th, payday, and I have no money. Don't you love when that happens? That you get paid and then other people get paid and then you get paid, you get paid nothing. I mean, you get paid temporarily only to give away your money to other people that are waiting for it. And you're left with donut hole. So, yeah, that's me this week. But at least I know I'm paying off things. So I guess it's a good for a bad. What are you going to do? It's so bad that tomorrow morning I have to go to the bank. Like I just put money in the bank and I have to take money out. But this is for my savings. So, which refuses to, I mean, it's getting there, but you know, it's very slow. All right, people, lips of the day. Kind of orangey, kind of like yesterday, but this is a less orange. This is a coral, but it does lean toward the orange, but it's not as bright as yesterday's. Okay, and this time it's color coordinated because I am wearing black, and it's a corally orange, which is a corally headband, but it's way brighter. But it does match the stars a little bit. The hearts, I think they're hearts. Yes, they're hearts. So here we go. Let us start off with the liner, which is a no-name brand. I don't even know where I got it. New Color. It's called New Color. Undeviating lip liner. I don't know where I got this from, people. Might have been included in a set of some kind, but it matches the lipstick perfectly. And the lipstick is Wet n Wild's Corel-ine. There is Corel-ine. And it is a matte, which Nancy is not happy about. But see, it leans, if I hit it this way, it leans toward an orange. But it's really kind of like this, which is kind of in between. And it's not full-blown orange like if I lean my hand this way. But if I lean it a little this way, you can see the coral-ness of it. But it does look like an orange. But if you look at it, you'll notice that it really isn't full-blown orange. It's Corel-ine. It's called Corel-ine because it's coral. But it does lean very heavily toward the orange. So that is the lip of the day. Again, it is a matte, so you know I have moisturizer under here, right? Just letting you know, because apparently matte is all the rage this season, and Nancy is not happy. So in a way, it's kind of good because Nancy's not going to be buying any lipsticks because apparently it's matte the rage. So matte nothing, I'm keeping my money in my pocket. When it comes to creams and satins and lusters and, of course, glosses, then you're speaking my language. But once you hit matte, you'll no say, honey. You'll no say. So there you have it. So that is that with that upon that. And yes, it's finally come to pass. My new responsibilities have hit my desk. So I was tutored today. And I wrote everything down. When she came over to me and she said, "Are you ready for me?" I said, "Yes." And when she came over to me, she said, "Okay, open it." I said, "You know what? Hold on a second. I need to get pad and pen because everything that you say and everything that I have to hit on the screen, I'm literally going to write everything down." Thank you, Jesus, that I did, because it is a step-by-step process. And if you miss one step, you are screwed. So thank you, Jesus. I wrote everything that I was supposed to write down. And as I was writing it and as I was looking at it on the screen, it's not extraordinarily difficult, but it deals with money and it deals with numbers. I am not good at math. And thankfully, all the numbers are there for you. So I don't have to, it's not like I have to count and use a calculator or anything. The expense report is there. It's printed out on paper and everything. It's emailed to me. It's printed out. And But what's printed out on the paper has to match what's on the screen. And don't you know, the very first thing, the very first one that I did, it did not match. Did not match. The very first one, people. The very first one. Thankfully, she showed me a few steps, and then she had to go because there was an interviewee coming in. So she had to talk to the interviewee, and then she said, okay, you're good? And I said, yeah, I can take it from here. Took it from there, did all the steps that I was supposed to do. It came to the total. The total that I had on my sheet, excuse me, didn't match on my paper. I mean, the sheet didn't match on the screen. So I said, just my luck. So, you know, after all was said and done, I had to wait for her and everything. And I told her, you know, it's not matching up. It's off by $12.50. And what was on the paper, the $12.50 was on the paper, but it wasn't on the screen. So I had to put it in manually. So apparently that's what happens. If it doesn't match on the screen and you have, and it's very close, it's not off by like $1,000 or whatever. It's off by $12 or whatever. Then you have to manually put it in the screen. So she was there and I did all the steps, but she came back and she was like, Nancy, the girl that came in for the interview, she's interviewing for my job for HR. So who knows? You may end up not having to do this anyway. I was like, thank you, Jesus, God. I hope she gets the job because already she could take it. She could take it. I'll order fruits. I'll order supplies. I'll keep those two responsibilities. No problem. But this expense report situation, she can have that. I don't want that. I don't want it. But you know how my luck goes, right, people? So I had to check my numbers today, and I still didn't do my scratch off. So I could be a winner and not even know it. So I better get to it, right? Okay, people. So that is that with that upon that. The day has finally come. I'm one more responsibility up. And it's not as bad as I thought, but trust me, trust and believe, I'm not looking forward to doing this. If I am stuck with it on the times that I have to do it, I'm not going to be looking forward to it at all. Okay? So let's just pray, sweet Jesus Almighty, that somebody gets hired for the HR position rather quickly. And I'm hoping it was the girl that came in for the interview. Hopefully she'll get the job. She could take this responsibility. I'll keep ordering supplies and I'll order fruits. And I have to order the fruits every week. So I'll keep that. That's not a problem. Y'all need supplies? I've got that down pat too. When it comes to the expense reports, she could take that. She could take it. Because I don't want that. So we shall see. But as it turns out, the girl that was teaching me, today was supposed to be her last day. It's not her last day for a very, very somber and sad and melancholy reason. Within 1 day or 2 days of each other, 3 people in the GCG family, not necessarily my office, but the GCG family, died. Somebody in the Hammond office passed away, Hammond, Louisiana. We have an office in Hammond, Louisiana. That person died. So my supervisor and all the big executives, they had to fly to Hammond for the funeral service and all of that. So that's where they are. A coworker at my job, in my office, this is the saddest of it all. His girlfriend and everybody that was in the car got into a car accident and they all died. Here's the worst of it. His girlfriend was 7 months pregnant. And I know who this person is. I see him on occasion. So I don't know when I will see him again because this is just, I mean, it was her sister, her sister's 2 children, 7 months old 2 months old, and a 10-year-old or an 11-year-old, I think, and her sister's husband, so the driver's brother-in-law. I think they crashed into a Mack truck or something. It's just, it really hit everybody hard because we all know who this person is. And wow. And he was looking forward to being a father and all of this. It was his baby mama, but I don't know if he was really so much in love with her as the fact that he was excited for the pregnancy. So, yeah. And then there was a third, a coworker in my office again. Her mother died. So yeah, a lot of deaths. So I guess, death surpassed his quota from 2014. He had to trickle his ass in onto 2015. And that's a rough pile of people right there. So heavy prayers will be said tonight. Heavy prayers. It's just, oh goodness. I don't even know what to say. There's nothing funny. There's nothing humorous. I'm really just going to call it a night, people, because my head is spinning and it's just, it wasn't a bad day. I can't really say it was a bad day at all, because once I got the hang of what to do and I wrote everything down, it became less, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm looking for a specific word. It became less intimidating. That's the word I'm looking for. It became less intimidating. So it's almost like a off my shoulders, but at the same time, it's still on my shoulders because it's still something that I have to do, but hopefully not for long. So we shall see. We shall see. In any event, tomorrow is Friday, people. Thank you, sweet Jesus. Tomorrow is Friday, and we have a 3-day weekend ahead. So tomorrow's the last day you'll see me, right? Until Tuesday. Just letting y'all know. I have no money to do any kind of haul whatsoever. I don't even know when. Ain't that sad? I don't even know when I'll have money to myself to just splurge and have a good time, because I really want to get the whole credit card situation taken care of, which I think I'm working. It's a slow process, people, because it's every payday and I only get paid twice a month. So if I were getting paid every Friday, then, easy peasy, it'd be gone. But it's twice a month. So it's every paycheck I have to, put a little away, put a little away, put a little away. And it was so bad because I put a lot in one of my credit cards. I really wanted to really get that chunk out of the way. Not that it completes it, but it's a good chunk that I put in. I put so much away that I don't even have any money left for myself, because I divide my check 3 ways. I divide it to deposit to pay my bills, some in my savings, and so deposit, that's the checking, savings, and some whatever's left for me. I have deposit for today in my savings, but nothing for me. But as it turns out, what I had to put in my savings is going to be taken out tomorrow anyway. So technically, it's really nothing in my savings. Life is tough, people. I need to win something. It would be nice to win something, just to get a little pressure off my back, just to win a little something. $500. I wouldn't mind a little $500 here, $500 there, whatever. But I got to be vigilant. I got to be vigilant in working and playing my win for life and my cash for life. Win for life, cash for life. Those are the 2 I focus on, okay? Because you win for life, Like once you win for life. And once you hit the cash, you get cash for life. So, granted, it may not be enough money to retire or whatever, but you keep getting that money. You know what I mean? You keep getting it, Win for life is $1,000 a week for life, honey. Win for life. $1,000 a week for life. I could do well with that. Hello. And cash for life is, you know, whatever the numbers are. So I'll know tonight. On that note, people, that is it. That is all. I'm going to be late tomorrow for work because I have to go to the bank. I could have gone to the bank right after work today, but I was just so, you know, when you are drained, and plus I had to get gas, and the last inkling of money in my purse went straight to gas. So, and then and from the gas, because I said at work, I said, oh, I have to do two things. I have to get gas, and then I have to go to the bank. And then I was at the gas station. I said, screw it. I'll just be late for work tomorrow. And I'm really not going to be that late for work tomorrow because I'm just going to go around the corner to the bank, go in. If anything, I'll be like 15 minutes late, if that. If that. So we shall see. Okay, so I'm late. Ooh, I'm never late. So, I mean, it's rare. I can't really say I'm never late. It's rare. And when I say late, I mean like I'm supposed to start at 9:05. Oops, I'm late. Well, I'm going to be real late tomorrow, okay? I'll be there by 9:30, but I'm not going to sweat it. I am not going to sweat it, people, cuz we're supposed to start at 9. I see people trickling in at 9:28, 9:42. And they don't call to let me know that they're going to be late. Oh no. Just walk on in. So why can't those rules apply to me? Somebody else will sit at the front desk. If I'm really that late, somebody else will cover for me until I come in. If I'm not calling in to let you know that I'm not coming in today, then Nancy must just be running a little late. That's it. That's all. It's as simple as that. Okay, people. I am going to wipe off this swatch. Can I just say? I mean, I'm almost at my last one because there was only 7 in here. But can I just say, I don't wash my face after. I just take off the makeup because my face literally feels clean. It doesn't feel like there's still makeup on it. Oh, and this is the last one. So I guess I'll be washing my face tomorrow. So that's it. That's it, people. So that was the one I'm using now is the last one. And the lipstick stains. But the Neutrogena got it out. I'll tell you that. Okay, people, so that's it. That is all I have for you today. I filled you in on everything. I'm sorry it's not all fantastically great news. But at least tomorrow's Friday. Hopefully, you know, the video will be a little bit more uplifting. I'll be a lot happier because it's a 3-day weekend ahead of me. I just got to get through tomorrow. Okay? I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up and let me know what you think. Okay? Let me know what you think. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye now.